Hello guys, what's up? This is, Carl Roddy here. Um, this is pretty much my first YouTube video. Probably not much is gonna go into it. Pretty much just wanna introduce myself and who I am, what I'm trying to do on this channel. Like I said, to me it's probably boring. I don't know if for you guys it's boring because, yeah, as I said, doing this first YouTube channel is like pretty much talking to myself. So yeah, I am just like a random guy, pretty much just wanting to start a YouTube channel. Yeah, I want to start a YouTube channel just to actually talk about the truth. So I guess I'm gonna name this channel Carl Radu, the Truth Channel. And reason being as to why I wanted to start this Truth Channel is because I've seen enough in this world, and I've known too much, right? Already at my age, I'm 18, turning 19, by the way. I used to have a full-on beard, but then I shaved it for a spiritual reason. As you know, I'm a Christian, and to be honest, some people might say that Christianity is a religion, and I want to start off just by saying that Christianity is not a religion, because religion is where man seeks God, Christianity is where God seeks man. I don't want to get into that whole spiritual thing too early, because I don't want to chase some of you guys away. But just right off from the bat, I just want to say that the reason why I don't want to bring up Christianity too much into this video is because I've realized that in this world there's a lot of Satanists and all of those people that are on YouTube, the people that support the devil and all of that stuff. And you'll see, and I challenge anyone, I really do, I challenge anyone to start a Christian channel, or anything that's related to God, and I challenge you to make a Christian channel and watch how that blows up, right? And I promise you, okay, obviously for me it's a little bit different because I'm gonna try and see if I can put in Christianity and truth at the same time, but that's not the whole point of the video. The whole point of the video is where I want to just challenge you guys, if you're a Christian out there, I want you to post anything Christian-like, right? And watch how little views or little likes or comments you will get on it. But this is the reality of this world. Put a video of you, if you really want to go that far, maybe summoning a demon on TV, or talking about the devil, or anything that is related, anything that is unholy, pretty much. I challenge you to put that on, right? So do one where you talk about Christianity, and do one where you talk about the devil and stuff. 9 times out of 10, I believe, right, that the piece where you have the devil involved, that's probably going to blow up. It's probably going to blow up more than your Christian videos, because I believe that the system, as you guys call it, the Matrix, I believe that the Matrix is the Illuminati, and I believe that the Illuminati people are the people who are pretty much running this world, right? I'm a big conspiracy theorist. Some of the conspiracies, I've had some Christians ask me, if I have so many conspiracy theories, how can I still believe in God? And to me, it all comes down to faith. If you know God is real and you believe God is real, then God will help you, and God will help you out, and you will be saved. Now, the reason why I came to this whole thing about the challenge, right? Make something that involves the devil and make something that involves God, and you'll see that the devil blows up, because you will see that it comes down to entertainment at the end of the day. And for example, Disney, if you look at Monsters Inc., pretty much if you really look deep into it, you'll realize that that whole thing is actually satanic. And I'll make another video about it as to why it is, but if you truly understand why it is satanic, I'll give you a hint, and I'll say that it's related to the Illuminati. Some of you might, just let this cross past your mind, but go back and watch it again, and you'll understand what I mean. If you don't, like I said, I'll make another video about it, explaining why it is bad. So, as I said, my name is Carl, I'm 18, I live in South Africa. This is my first YouTube channel, once again. Yeah, I wanted to start a channel about exposing the truth to you guys, but I don't want to expose too much of the truth, because just now my channels get taken down because I actually watch a lot of people like Hamza, I can't say his name, Top G, you guys know that. There was another guy on TikTok, I forgot his name. I watch Iman Gatsi. So all of these really awesome influencers, shout out to them. They've actually changed my life a lot. Like Top G opened my eyes to this whole matrix system. Hamza's opened up my eyes to self-improvement as to what is bad for you, what is good for you. And then Iman Gatsi has opened my eyes to pretty much the basic reality of this world and how this world works. And yeah, I've been influenced by pretty good people. Some of you might say that Top G is not a good person. I honestly believe that he is a good person. Yes, there is ups and downs that he has, but if you look at the general basic of it, I think the reason why he blew up was probably because of the fact that he actually had the say. And thing is, I believe that there were so many other people who could have had said something, but he just blew up more because of the fact that he was rich, obviously. He had obviously the right materials to post. He had the right influence. He had the right, all of that stuff. Obviously, there is a downside to it where he is a Muslim, and I wish that he actually was a Christian more. But I guess we can't say anything about religion nowadays, because there's a right to believe what you want to believe. But if you look at back in the day, there was other people to believe in. But if you really look at it, it was either that or it was Christianity. And obviously the people who didn't believe in Christianity were called pagans. But I mean, even the Romans believed in another different god, like Caesar. Vikings believed in people like Thor and Loki and pretty much any Norse mythology. Now, it all comes down to faith and to believe what you want to believe. I personally just believe in God, because if you look at how this world is run, and you open your eyes to the people in this world, you'll realize that they only make a mockery of God. And if you don't believe me, look at Doja Cat, look at The Weeknd, look at Little Uzi Vert, look at all those famous people, and you will realize, right, that who you are supporting or who you are encouraging or listening to, or all of that stuff, you are potentially being drawn in, right, to become one of Satan's disciples, if you understand what I mean. And the thing is, because if you look at Doja Cat and The Weeknd and Lil Uzi Vert, they are like and Travis Scott, you'll see that they all make a mockery of God, and they've blown up. And you'll see that, right, when you see that, you'll notice that God is literally the only person here, because you don't see them making a mockery of Muslims, or you don't see them make a mockery of Thor and Loki and Poseidon and Medusa and all of that shit. No, you see them make a mockery of God using the cross upside down, right? And I know that you're gonna probably say, that I'm too much of a Christian to say those things. I'm gonna tell you before, I used to be an atheist, right, all my life, because my parents never really brought me up into Christianity, but I knew that there was somewhat of a higher power, so I became agnostic because I started believing in higher power. I actually used to believe in Poseidon and Medusa and Thor and Loki and all of those people, and then one day I just opened my eyes, came across a video where this one guy was like, how could you be atheist or agnostic if you know nothing about God? And that is pretty much where I just started joining a school Christian club. Then from there went to like a youth, started going to church, became a leader at my youth. I've got a disciple membership certificate for doing a course called Firehouse, and that took like a year. So I've pretty much done that whole baptism and everything, and God has been good to me. There's been tough situations, but obviously when there is tough situations and your prayers aren't being answered, is what I've realized is that you must seek the kingdom first, and then everything will come to you. I mean, like the other day, I learned that you shouldn't really worry because God will provide for you. So you shouldn't worry about what you're gonna eat, what you're gonna do, where you're gonna go, what's your purpose. You don't need to worry about that stuff, because if you seek the kingdom first, then obviously God will show you the way. But once again, this is not really, I don't want to go too deep in the Christianity stuff because I'm still new on here. But I promise you I will probably make a few Christian stuff in that, because I want to get onto this YouTube channel to actually want to tell you about God. I want to share his message. Sometimes I'm a hypocrite if I do share those messages, but I will actually go on my own journey, right, to discover these things, learn these things, so that I can come back and tell you guys on this channel. But once again, I also spoke about this being a truth channel, so it comes down to anything that is happening in this world, and I'll tell you the actual truth based on it. And I know that I am only 18, 19, but to be honest, since I was like, I think grade 10, grade 9, which is like 16, 15, I already knew that the school system was rigged. So I knew that the school system was rigged. And then grade 11, 12, I think mostly grade 12, near the end, I realized that this world is a joke. I realized that in this world, we've got a rat race, which I'll explain in another video. We've got people who are in this world, and they are of the world. And then, you've got us Christians, which are in this world, but not of the world. And this is why I'm making the channel. I'm making the channel pretty much just to tell you guys the truth, tell you what's going on in this world, why we shouldn't believe that person or believe this thing, because I'm going to make just like a simple example. Like, the people nowadays are actually looking at, like back in the day, I don't know if you guys still do it, but there's people who believe, obviously they're still doing it, but people believe that Area 51 is a place where they keep aliens and stuff. And at first I believed it, but okay, I still kind of believe it. But the thing is, what if the system did it on purpose to let us look this direction when something in the background is happening? So what if we believed and we all were focused on getting into Area 51 and knowing what's the truth about that, while somewhere in the White House there is reptilians or something in the background changing clothes or changing skins or something like that, then reeling over like, I'm actually not going to really say it, but I think I should. because this is the truth channel. Like, for example, Joe Biden. Joe Biden's elections got rigged because there was a time when the votings happened and all those computers shut down, and then Trump was in the high, and then all of a sudden when those computers came back on, Joe Biden was like up here. And there's a thing called Benford's law, which is it's like a graph, almost a graph to show how the voting has worked. Now you'll see that if you look at the difference between Trump's graph and Joe Biden's graph, and you look at different graphs, you'll see Joe Biden's graph is a lot different to everyone else, because you can't jump so many votes within that amount of time. It's physically impossible. Now I can't give you the stats because obviously this is my first video. I haven't really prepared for it. But yeah, I think I'm talking too much now. Yeah, so really I think I'm gonna stop this video right now. It's going a little bit too long, but I mean, I would love to talk more. I see why YouTube is a little bit addictive now, because once you get started, you can never stop. Just letting you guys know, obviously this is my phone that I'm using. I don't have fancy gear like cameras and stands and all of that stuff. I mean, my computer here actually didn't even really have a monitor. I had a TV screen, but that was my dad's. This monitor that I have now, which is in front of me, pretty much just got it from my friend. I guess you could call him my best friend. Computer, I mean, I'm grateful. I'm actually grateful for the stuff that I've got, because I've got access to share to you guys regardless of what I've got. My computer here is like 2000. I think I bought it like a while ago, so it's like a really, really potato right now. Like, you guys know what a potato computer means. There is sometimes where I press the shutdown button and the computer won't even shut down, so I have to click on the computer to shut down. Yeah, computer was like 2,000 rand, because it was like obviously built together. It was built together, and then we bought it from somebody who made it, and it's been going strong. I'm not gonna lie. If some of you won't know, but $2,000 is like, I think more than, I think it's like $120 for you Americans out there. So I don't have the fancy gear, but at least have the gear to share to you guys. But once again, this is my first one. My videos will get better over time. Hopefully. Hopefully. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the video now because it looks like it's going into more, and I don't know if you guys are getting bored. But yeah, if you guys are willing to want to know the truth, get the truth, if you're wanting to also go into self-improvement, mental health, physical health, I do a lot of conspiracy theories that I can share on here. So anything that I can do right on here is pretty much just to help you. It's just to help you know what is going on in this world, to know what you should and should not do, because it's either bad or good for you. I'm there to pretty much just influence you. I want to be an influencer, right? Not for my sake, but for your sake. So all in all, I made this channel just to tell you to be prepared for what is coming, right? And I know I don't want to be too Christian on you guys, but I know God is coming, because there is demons and devils walking around this world, and you can see them regardless if you took drugs or not. You can see them in this world, and like I said, I'll make another video based on that. I will make a ton of videos, but all I need you to do is just to subscribe. I'm not really a person to ask to subscribe, because I feel like if I asked you to subscribe, you won't subscribe. But if you want the truth, if you want self-improvement and mental health, I do ask you that you just subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so that you can obviously get a notification that I posted a video. And yeah, I'll probably be posting Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then Saturdays. I think today is Tuesday. Yeah, so Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays is when I'm posting, because the days before I'll probably be making the video, editing it. I'm trying to do everything myself. And also one thing, business related stuff and money related stuff. I mean, I can't really say much on that because I'm also struggling financially myself. But hey, we all go through the same journey. And yeah, stay real, kings. Stay real.